Okay, I'm gonna be doing this video like this. All right, let's see. Yeah, all right, word. That should be good. Man, it's weird holding it like this. All right, people are gonna think I'm fucked in the head because I'm fucking holding this. I'm holding my fucking arm out like this, the fucking camera, and it's just my phone backwards. But anyways, yeah, I want to make this video to say that, like, basically autism is a choice. So now here, let me get into what I mean by that. It's like autism right now is diagnosed using the DSM-5 criteria only. And the DSM-5 criteria only has physical behaviors as like a diagnosing tool for the fucking autism. So it's like basically, like, you know, since from your own perspective, inherently as a human being, you'll always have a perception of choice, which isn't real because everything is determined. But anyways, let's not get into that. You'll always have this perception of choice that will never like leave from you. Like, even if there was like a system of like moving particles around outside of your field of view that was like controlling you, essentially, like, you know, or if you're being manipulated by another person or whatever the case may be, you know, whatever your influence upon you is, food, diet, whatever, you know, walking down the street, that particular street you walk down, like, you'll always have this inalienable view of choice. So, since you can always, from your own perspective, choose your own actions, and autism is only diagnosed using actions, then hypothetically anybody could be diagnosed with autism, and anybody could no longer meet the autism diagnosis criteria at any point in their life, provided on their constantly changing behavior. Although, of course, some people don't have constantly changing behavior, and so like they'd fall into that for longer. But like, it doesn't necessarily mean that they'd be into that for like their whole life or anything, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I guess technically like somebody could, but I mean, at that point I feel like you're choosing to be autistic, because at that point, you know, especially if you're aware of the DSM-5 criteria and you know what it takes to be diagnosed as like autistic, and then you continue to follow that, you know, pattern of behavior constantly and consistently. So really, when you boil it down, autism diagnosing as it is today is really fucking, it's nothing. It's absolutely nothing. Like, you could diagnose, undiagnose, re-diagnose anything. Like, it doesn't make any sense. And I mean, you know, there's no physical like underlying thing. It's basically saying like, oh, these people do this certain type of thing if they do, and then if they do, then X. Yeah, alright, cool, great. So I don't really see like the point or like the benefit to diagnosing people with autism. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you could pretty much, you could just make an autism, I mean, you could make a fucking DSM criteria, you know, thing for like, should've done the other hand, but like now it's like oriented, well, whatever. I'm not gonna tell you about my fucking shitty camera experience, fucking what I can do to mitigate that. Like, that's not what this video's about. But, yeah, no, I think that's the whole video, yeah.